Miss Norris never blinked. That was the first thing Ellie noticed about the substitute teacher. The second thing was how she tilted her head like a curious bird whenever someone spoke. "Today we will discuss Earth. Our planet's weather patterns," Miss Norris announced. When Jake from the back row muttered, "Fantastic, just what I wanted to do on a Friday," the classroom erupted in snickers. Miss Norris beamed. "Wonderful enthusiasm, Jake. Would you like to begin our discussion?" The laughter grew louder. Jake rolled his eyes. "No thanks. I'm way too busy with my thrilling pencil collection." "You collect pencils?" "How fascinating," Miss Norris exclaimed, writing JAKE:"PENCILENTHUSIAST" on the board. Ellie watched from her corner seat. She rarely spoke in class. Words were tricky things that other kids wielded like weapons. But something about the confusion made her raise her hand slightly. "Yes, Ellie?" Mrs. Norris called. Jake was being sarcastic," Ellie said quietly. "He doesn't actually collect pencils." Miss Norris froze momentarily. "Sarcastic? Yes, of course." She made a note in a small silver book she kept in her pocket. During lunch break, Ellie found Miss Norris alone in the classroom, studying her notes with intense concentration. "Excuse me," Ellie said from the doorway. "Are you okay?" Miss Norris looked up. "Ellie, you understand this sarcasm. Please explain why humans say opposite meanings." Any other day, Ellie might have run from this strange conversation. Instead, she stepped inside. "It's like a secret code. Sometimes it's to be funny. Sometimes it's to be mean without getting in trouble. How do you determine which meaning is intended?" Ellie sat in the desk across from her. "You have to listen to their tone and watch their face. Like when Zoe told me my science project was so amazing, while rolling her eyes, she actually meant it was bad." Miss Norris's pen moved quickly across her notebook. "This is inefficient communication." "Yeah," Ellie agreed. "It's confusing even for me sometimes. Yet you decode it better than most." "How?" Ellie looked down at her hands. "I watch a lot. When you're quiet, you see things." During afternoon lessons, Ellie noticed Miss Norris studying faces more carefully. When Madison sarcastically called Tyler's answer brilliant, Mrs. Norris tilted her head, noted Madison's eye roll, and instead of congratulating Tyler, she asked, "Would anyone like to offer Tyler a more helpful response?" After class, Mrs. Norris asked Ellie to stay behind. "I have been observing," she said. "This sarcasm, it causes pain." "Sometimes it can," Ellie said. "But it can also be a way to share a moment. Like when my friend and I were waiting for the bus in the rain, soaked and freezing, I said, 'What a perfect day for a picnic.' She started laughing, and then I did too. It made the cold feel not so bad." Miss Norris blinked. "So it was not directed at a person, but at the situation itself." "Yeah," Ellie said. "It was a joke we both understood. It helped us feel like we were on the same team." Miss Norris tapped her notebook. "Sarcasm, then, can be used to create connection, not just conceal truth." "Right," Ellie nodded. "When it's kind, it can make hard moments feel lighter." Miss Norris made another note. "Earth communication is complex." Ellie smiled at the slip. "Are you really from another planet?" For a moment, Miss Norris looked startled. Then her posture changed slightly. "What an imagination you have, Ellie," she said, her tone matching what Ellie had described as sarcasm. Ellie grinned. "You're learning." "I have had an excellent teacher," Miss Norris replied, this time sounding genuine. The next day, a different substitute arrived. No one else seemed to remember Miss Norris, but Ellie found a note in her desk, written in unusual, shimmering ink. Thank you for helping me read between your lines. Not all beings communicate clearly, but clear hearts can always understand one another. Ellie kept the note hidden in her pencil case. Sometimes when the other kids launched their sarcastic barbs, she would touch it and remember that somewhere among the stars was someone who understood how words could both reveal and conceal the truth.